He know that I love him, but why don't he love me back? His ignorance kills me slowly, slowly. Why and Bob? Why it feels like a hell for me? I'm all alone here. I don't know why he's marrying me. Is he want to take revenge or something else, or he wants to kill me? Why and oof, I have been imprisoned here for 7 months. Now I'm sick of this. I want to escape from here. When he know that I love him. I don't know when I start falling in love with him. I don't want to, but my heart is very stubborn. I didn't go outside and on parties because it said it's dangerous. I'm happily living my life, but then he came. Once I read that love was making you do everything which you don't want to do. I don't want to live with him anymore, but when I see him, my heart starts beating fast. Suddenly she heard the sound of his cards. She happily got up and went out. He entered and saw you. You were standing there were smiling. He looked at you and then his bodyguards. He signed them to leave. They immediately went out. Wine, do you want to eat something? He poked his tongue inside his mouth and nodded. You serve him dinner. You silently look at you with his innocent doe eyes, but these eyes of him changed in a minute and turned scary. He grabbed your hand and said, sit down. You are eating with him silently, and the only thing wrong in your mind is how to escape. You know you can't bear this, but you think he don't love you. You are busy in your thoughts, but then his phone started ringing. He picked up the call and got up and leave you all alone. You was about to cry because it's first time he eat with you, but someone ruined your day. You lump in your throat and got up because you know he doesn't want to eat anymore. Someone really called him and you talked with him while smiling. He went to the balcony, you cleaned the table and went in your room. In midnight he came and laid on the bed. He don't know that you were awake. Only one question roaming in your mind is that is he cheating on you? You wiped the tears and closed your eyes. In morning she woke up and saw him all dressed up. He again talking to someone. You caught him and went in the bathroom. You are brushing your teeth, your mind is on him when I hear that he is madly in love with me. But I don't see his love in one time. You did your morning routine and went out. But when you went out, he left. When? Now she's crying because he didn't give her any attention. She angrily washed the dish and the dish broke in her hand, and her arm was cutted. She tightly held her hand, but she never called him in her life. But now she called him and he picked up. When Janku, my hand was bleeding and I don't know where is first aid kit. She don't get any answer from other line. She hung up the car and then her head starts spinning. She lost her conscience. She slowly opened her eyes and saw him standing in front of her with crossing arms. How many times did I told you to not wash any dish? You decided to ignore him and again you close your eyes. You just hear his footsteps, he's going outside. You open your eyes and look at your hand. Few days later. Now he's sitting in a plane and watching you on a laptop. He watch your every move. John, what are you watching, Janko? Janko, important thing. John, I understand. Is she come with us today? Janko, yes. Ryan is crying silently. I think so. I die and no one know about my death. I'm sitting here all alone. But suddenly you heard Dora loud. She happily ran towards the main door. You happily waiting for him? He entered and a girl also entered. Her smile faded after seeing her. They are coming towards her. Jangu, Wayan, she is Mia. Mia, hi. Wayan, nice to meet you, Mia. They shake their hands. You are holding your anger and jealousy. Janku, let's eat something. Wayan frowned because today he sat with his own. Wayan silently ate her lunch and they both are talking with each other. In Rome, Wine, who is she? Janko, she is my friend. Wine laid on the bed while her back facing him. Wine don't know about his business. She only knows that he is a CEO. She always suspicious about his work and he always busy in his work business. In midnight, she opened her eyes and didn't find him beside her. She got up and checked in the washroom, but he is not there. She went out to check out. She came and saw him sitting, talking to Mia. Chanku, Mia, did you track his location? I want him dead. Mia, yes, don't worry. Can't. She entered and gulped hard. Her tears started dripping because in front of her eyes they are bad people. She immediately laid on bed before his coming. She couldn't believe in her ears, but then he entered and sat on the bed near her. She didn't react, and then he also laid beside her. He turned off the lights and lightly hugged her. In morning, you didn't sleep at night because of fear. He woke up and saw you. You're sitting on the bed while looking at him. His heart started beating fast because you are staring at him. Now you are sitting on a couch because he and his friend went out. You are one. They are very bad people. They torture everyone. I know because my boyfriend tell me about this. Who I am, what is my past. Once I asked him about my past, so he said I am his girlfriend. But I don't remember my past, my family, my everything. Why I always want to go to parties. Her heart starts spinning. Why don't go to him? He kill you. These lines start roaming in her mind. Like someone told you this before. Why you start crying because the pain was increasing minute by minute. Janku, Janku, she called him while crawling on the ground. Wayan, please don't do this. Please don't go. Wayan lost her conscience. You didn't have stamina to open your eyes, but you just shared his conversation. Mia, I think so her memory came back. Janku, this is impossible. You opened your eyes and said, Janku. He came to you and sat in front of you. Janku, what happened to you, Wayan? Wayan, I don't know, Mia. Wayan, do you know some words? Listen. Wayan, no. She lied. At night. Wayan is sitting on the bed and he is sitting beside her. She is very surprised because first time they both sat with each other. Suddenly Janku came near her. Janku, Wayan? She looked at him. Yes, Janku, I know you love me, Wayan. Why suddenly he said this, you thought. You hesitate, but then suddenly she surprised by his action. But as we know, she loved him also. She wants to know that who is she, where they meet, all these questions running in her mind. But when he hugged her, she felt that he hugged her first time. He said they are girlfriend boyfriend, but now how? Mia and Janku are sitting on the couch while talking, but then Wyatt slipped in front of them. He ran to her and she hurt her ankle. She started crying. He picked her up and went in the room. Janku, I don't know why are you so careless. You are laying on the bed while your back facing him. He is standing behind you. Why? I'm okay. You can go now. I want to sleep. Ryan opened her eyes and saw him kissing her ankle. Her heart spitted when she saw him in her feet. She again closed her eyes and then he got up and went out. Now Janku is sitting alone but Ryan standing in front of him. And then she sat beside him. He looked at her and smiled. Ryan put her hand on his shoulder. Ryan's heartbeat started beating second by second because he put his hand on her back. Janku, I want to ask you, which place we met? She asked. We met in a park. Okay, but why don't I remember? Because it's very old memory. Oh, okay, but why you became so cold towards me, Jungkook? Because of overwork. I always love you. Why and Pov? Why he became so lovely with me? Me and Jungkook were out of house and Ryan roaming around, and then she entered in his office. Ryan, wow. She started checking his files, but then suddenly a pic dropped on the floor. She picked up the photo and saw of her and a boy. She turned the pic and read, "Me and my love Sangwoo," and all her memory came back.